What do you do when you're desperate to move but you just can't sell your house? It's been on the market for months and all the viewings have dried up. Well, what you do is you stop selling and start swapping.
House swapping is the latest trend to hit the property world. With around 10,000 properties registered with swap websites, it's a brilliant way to avoid the dreaded property chain and to make that move onwards. We'll be meeting people who want to swap their home permanently.
We do like a change.
Right.
And we'll show them 3 properties to find their perfect match.
Hello, this is my 5-bedroom Victorian semi. Please come in and have a look. If you're interested in a swap, we'll hope to hear from you soon.
After a day spent road testing each other's properties and lifestyles, we'll bring them to the negotiating table where our straight-talking negotiator, Sunita, will help them thrash out a deal.
That's £69,000 that you're devaluing their property by.
Before we find out if they swap homes for good. Hello and welcome. Today I'm in Shipley, West Yorkshire, which is a World Heritage Site. Now I hope you're feeling arty because apparently it inspires a lot of artistic souls around here. Well, it's known as Bronte country, so it inspired the Bronte sisters. And down there David Hockney came from, the famous artist. But I don't know about you, I'm just not feeling it. I mean, what's to be inspired by? The windswept moors, the purple hue of the heather, the dark sandstone, only punctuated by the shadow of yesteryear in the form of the mills. Oh my goodness me, I need to go and write some of that down. And while I do that, why don't you meet today's house swappers?
Jimmy and Pauline have lived in Yorkshire all their lives, and they're not looking to leave God's own county. But 13 years in their Shipley house is long enough for retired interior designer Pauline. So the hunt is on for a new home in which to enjoy their retirement.
So, that was Pauline and Jim. I was going to introduce you to my new lovely friend, but I fear we don't have the time because, unbelievably enough, that is their house just over there. And I don't know about you, but I fancy a quick snoop round. So, double quick time, please. Okie dokie. Right, well, here we are in the first reception room, and it's very cottagey, and there's an awful lot going on in here. There's lots of bits and pieces, but when you start to look, you realise that it's not that haphazard in here and that every item has been meticulously placed. Well, I feel the table reveals the identity of this room. This must be the dining room. And again, the eclectic theme continues in here. There's so many interesting pieces. OK, right. Now, in there, we have a downstairs bedroom come office, and as I weave my way into this space, it reveals itself as the kitchen. An important room in any house. At least that's what my stomach tells me. It's of the country style, friends. It's very nice indeed. In here we have... Oh, we have a proper pantry. Now, apparently those are coming back in vogue. And with the eggs on the side as well, this feels very much like the good life. The only thing we're missing here is Tom and Barbara. Well, I've been exploring the garden and it is absolutely idyllic. Over there's this amazing little pond, rockery and waterfall, very charming. And then in that direction, there's like a hand-built summer house. And take a look at this over here. We've got proper chuk-chuks. There's 6 ladies there. And because I'm a boy from the countryside, I've got a very special skill I'm about to share with you, which goes something like this. Shall we, go and look upstairs? Right. I promise I will never do that again, but I am going to start crowing about the skylight here, which lets in a lot of natural light. It's very cute, isn't it, this place? OK, a little shower room there. And then we step into this bedroom, which has a great feeling. And then, on this wall over here, we have kind of stippled plasterwork on the wall. And, well, it's a new one on me. Right, the final bedroom, and the first thing you stumble across is the ensuite. Again, it's completely charming, loads of personality. If Ophelia was ever to be painted in the bathtub, it should have been that one. And here we have the bedroom. OK, there's a lot to talk about in this room. It is extraordinary. Where does one begin? I'm going to start over here because we have another plasterwork relief tree that has kind of illuminated blossoms on it. Don't worry, that's not the strange bit. I want to show you these wardrobes. Brace yourselves, people. In 3, 2, 1. And back to me. Yeah, no, you actually saw that. That was no joke. I'm going to show you again. 3, 2, 1. I have never seen a wardrobes with a woodland scene with bluebells on before. I have now. I feel I've seen everything. And do you know what? It is a very personal taste. But having said that, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of creativity.
This 3-bed end terrace cottage in Shipley has been valued at £279,995.
Pauline, Jim, you're living, as far as I'm concerned, the good life here. I'm very impressed. It is a beautiful house, a lovely, lovely garden.
Thank you.
We're all wanting to know now, why are you wanting to leave?
I think we wanted to leave because we would like to be a bit nearer the sea. We also do like a change.
Right. Are there any other areas that would be of an interest to you? Or are you quite open-minded? I don't know.
I'm fairly open-minded.
The inland villages would be nice.
Yeah. What do you want as your next property?
Anything with something quirky about it.
Right.
Either old or new.
How much are you willing to swap for?
I would think our top line is up to 350.
350. Are you feeling creative?
Absolutely.
Always.
You're going to need a creative mind. Let's go and look at the houses. This way, please. OK, Pauline and Jim, here we are, ready to look at 3 very different properties in very different areas.
Right.
OK. We're going to a place called Skipsea.
No,
yeah.
Do you know it well?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Skipsea,
do.
is it good? Get a thumbs up?
That's OK, yeah.
That's OK. Right, first up then, I want to introduce you to Sue and Mike as they show us their home.
Hi, I'm Sue.
And I'm Mike.
Welcome to Villa Verde here in Skipsea, East Yorkshire.
Please come in and have a look.
We built this bungalow as a complete self-build project. It's taken us around 2.5 years to get to this stage, from first striking a hole in the ground. We're almost finished.
The garage will be built, a double garage with electric roller shutter doors, and we've got some landscaping to do.
But it's been worthwhile to get it now through to this stage. You see the efforts of your labours. We lived in Spain for almost 3 years, and getting used to that sort of outdoor, indoor lifestyle, we decided with this bungalow we would design it on the basis of open plan.
So we try to bring Spain to the
Skipsea.
to the UK, to Skipsea, yes. And as you can see, we've got complete tiled floors throughout. You will notice, actually, because of underfloor heating, there's no radiator, so you can put your furniture, actually, wherever you want.
So through to the kitchen area, we've put integrated appliances in everywhere.
And also, we have as an added feature plinth lights all the way around, which look really, really cosy at night.
So this is the sunroom.
And you can see it's classed as a sun house because it's got a proper built roof on it. It's not a conservatory, so it keeps it nice and warm in winter and keeps it cool in summer. OK, so this is the luxury family bathroom, and at Bee's Knees is a aromatherapy bath. If you want a few bubbles, just relax, maybe with a glass of wine. It does change colour as well, the lights in the bath. So this is the master bedroom.
Ensuite with luxury spa jets, so you can have a nice body wash in there as well. So this takes us down to the bedrooms. At this end, we've put all the guest bedrooms together. So next door here is bedroom 3. It's full of all the clutter while we're busy build a garage.
With any self-build, it does take time, so we've just got a little few things to finish outside, but it'll soon be completed. It is a really nice village. We've a good local pub, we've got a nice local shop and post office.
And then, of course, if we want the beach,
We've got the beach, we've got the beach close by.
The price of our property is £349,000.
Sue and Mike's Spanish-style villa in Skipsea has 4 bedrooms, a sunroom and open-plan living. So what would they like from a swap?
The reason we want to leave this beautiful house that we've created is that life's ticking on, and I've always had a dream of having a boat. So we're looking for a house which is quite close to the inland waterways, so we've got the best of both worlds.
We're all huddled around the computer,
Yeah,
weren't we?
that
We
is
like that.
lovely.
We like that.
It looks, I mean,
Yeah,
it looks extremely
yes.
nice.
Yeah.
Some very good features about it.
All right.
Yeah.
Certainly,
And blank enough on the walls to accommodate all my bits and pieces.
Your artistic quirks.
Yeah, all my pictures. And...
Well, OK, first of all, let's go through this location-wise.
Location's good.
Good.
Yeah,
OK,
good.
so we're happy with that.
Yeah.
Now, I was nervous. So you think maybe nervous about it because it is a new build and it is very modern. And I thought, oh, you know, how are you guys going to be with the open plan thing? How are you going to be with those clean, sharp lines? But you were killing.
Oh, I like the open plan.
Yeah, you were
I do
killing.
like it. You can make quite an interesting thing of all your quirky furniture in an
it
open
almost
plan.
becomes a showcase for them.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
all your antiques and things can really
Yeah.
stand out. Now, we're going to Halifax.
Halifax.
Oh.
All right. Now, the reason why we are going to Halifax together is because I'm about to show you a great, big, beautiful period property. It needs... Oh, look, this is what I've done now. You are going to love this. So can I introduce you to Ryan?
Right.
Hello, I'm Ryan O'Donovan, and this is my 5-bedroomed Victorian semi on the outskirts of Halifax. Why don't you come and have a look around? Well, the property is actually unoccupied at the moment, and this is the living room. This is the original fireplace in here. We also have the original light fitting. It's just a really, really good-sized room. One of the beautiful things about this house is there's lots of original features, such as the stained glass in the windows on the outside here. And we have these high roofs and these wonderful Artex features just here on the sides of the walls. And if you'd like to follow me, I'll take you through to the kitchen now. An original feature of the kitchen is this wonderful Yorkshire range. This was what they used to cook on in the old days, and now we have it converted to gas, so it heats the room up nicely. This is a very modern kitchen with a bit of a twist of the old. OK, straight off the kitchen we have this beautiful, roomy, airy conservatory, and if this isn't enough space for you, let's go outside. We're located to a fairly busy road, but when you've got all this space, who cares? We have 5 bedrooms in total in the property, and this is the second largest of the 5. OK, here we are, the family bathroom. We have a good old metal bath here, tile floor. If you've got a big family splashing about, it's easy to clean. Now we're heading up to the new master bedroom. This originally would have been the old servants' quarters. Here we are, the master bedroom. Some original features are these beautiful wooden beams across the house and this iron fireplace. We're in a suburb of Halifax. We're close to local amenities. We've got Bronte Country, which is roughly a 10 to 15 minute drive away. It's not too far away from Halifax town centre. The current valuation of the property is $345,000.
Ryan's Victorian semi-detached in Halifax has 5 bedrooms, a conservatory and period features. So what is he looking for from a swap?
Me and my father find the house a bit too big, and we are actively looking for somewhere a bit smaller. The type of property I would consider swapping for would be somewhere with 3 bedrooms, semi-rural location within West Yorkshire, because that's where my business is. Well, that's my house. I hope you like what you saw, and if you want to swap, we'll chat soon. See ya.
Well.
Super.
Super duper.
Yeah.
I think there is a lot to
Too
do
big.
and a lot to maintain with a 5-bedroom.
We'd have to run a B&B, Jimmy.
I'll tell you what, that's not a bad idea, is
Sarah's
it?
cakes.
Exactly. With the 6 girls in the garden laying eggs.
Yeah.
That's breakfast done, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely. But it's
Yeah,
just-
short order cup.
But if you would do all that, my love, that's fine. I mean, I don't mind that. But
Who does all the hard work at the moment?
me.
Oh, how dare you?
How dare you? Right, moving on. Before we get into another little row, for the third property, we might need a wider shot on the camera because I'm going over here in case you throw something at me because it's not in your desired location.
Right.
There's nothing sharp you can throw at me or heavy. No,
No,
great.
no.
If I was to say Cheshire to you,
Right.
what would you think?
Yeah, we know Cheshire. I used to work in Cheshire, in fact, so
OK.
I'm quite familiar with Cheshire.
Would you want to live in Cheshire by any chance?
It depends what you're offering us, really.
Well, I'll come back then, because, well, I'm quite excited now. A beautiful old converted building.
Right.
Now, it's a little pricey, but that's why we have negotiations. So let me introduce you to Kim and his daughter, Lauren, and tell me afterwards what you make of it.
Right.
Hello, my name's Kim Massey. This is my daughter Lauren, and I'd like to welcome you to the Forge. Why don't you come in and have a look round? This was supposed to be the last home that we bought and lived in. Shouldn't have said that, really, should I? Because obviously work commitments changed, and so we've had to relocate down to the Cotswolds. So that's why this place is now empty.
Very sad to leave it, aren't we?
Yeah, absolutely. So here we are in the heart of the house. This is the kitchen. We've got 2 fridges, hers and his. This is where I used to keep all the booze, so that was mine.
We've also got 2 ovens over here. Very useful for cooking for large amounts of people.
Not that she knows how to switch it on, of course. The kitchen obviously leads straight off from this dining family room.
It's a great social environment. You've got no excuse not to really have lots of people around, especially in the summer with the open doors.
Best memories in here really are with the family at Christmas time, because being able to sit around one big table. This is a place to do it, really. The overall decor of the house is obviously fairly neutral. One of the really great things is the downstairs accommodation is very flexible. So although we use that as the dining room, there's nothing to stop you using this room as the dining room. But we actually use this as the games room. So we're now on the first floor, and up here we have 3 double bedrooms and a single bedroom. And into here is the master bedroom suite. The amazing thing about this room is you don't think it's got an ensuite, but it actually has got an ensuite because it's behind the middle door of the wardrobes. So we call this the secret garden. And this is the hot tub. Great entertainment place. Top of the range hot tub. You'll feel like you're right in the middle of nowhere here, but you're not. We're only a mile from the centre of Holmes Chapel, which is a thriving community, and then transport to the sort of the main cities and so on. I've got the house on the market for $485,000.
Kim and Lauren's barn conversion in Cheshire has 4 bedrooms, 4 reception rooms and 2 bathrooms. So what is their ideal swap?
We've said for quite a long time now that we were prepared to look at swapping for a lower price property so that we could release some equity at the same time. If we're not going to sell it on, it has to be in a location where it can be rented out pretty easily.
OK, so, did you like it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I very much like the hot tub. It's good, isn't it?
Could have hot tub parties, wouldn't you?
Well, if you're inviting. And what about the... because I know we have a wardrobe thing going on. What about the wardrobe there? Do you see it with a hidden little room?
Yeah, with an ensuite behind it, really, wasn't it? Yeah. Very good indeed, yeah.
I think it was missing some kind of artistic interpretation on the door myself, but...
Not a problem.
I'm sure we could get a paintbrush out, couldn't we? Right. Could Cheshire be an option?
I'm very doubtful about Cheshire being an option because we're going further west, as it were.
How do you feel about it?
Well, from the decorative point of view, I can do all sorts in either one of those 2 older houses, but I've got to be realistic, and it's going to be our last house. So it has to be something that fits in with what happens as you get older and older and older.
Well, look, there are 3 properties there. I think there was you know, let's be honest about it, there was one that you were far more excited about than the others.
Absolutely.
Is it very obvious without even discussing?
Skipsea got a bit of one.
There's not even a discussion here, is
No,
there?
not really.
So, so it's the first one you saw.
Yeah.
The one near Skipsea, where literally you can skip to the sea.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the one you want to go for.
Absolutely.
Enjoy your swap.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Jimmy and Pauline have decided to go with the modern Spanish-style villa on the east coast of Yorkshire. While they plan what to do on their swap day, Sunita, our house swap negotiator, has some advice. Sunita's been a property negotiator for over 10 years, helping hundreds of people move onwards and upwards.
If you want to move house quickly, then house swapping could be the answer. Now, there are several websites out there that could help you find your perfect match. You will, of course, still have to have a HIPS report, and you will be paying stamp duty. But, crucially, you get to avoid a chain, and if you're not on with an estate agent, you avoid estate agent fees.
I have to say, I think it's delightfully refreshing. They were so decisive there. Sometimes people spend ages, absolutely ages, deciding which one they're going to swap with. And there you go, quick as lightning. Now, I'm going to be decisive. Now we're going to... oh, come on, Christian, what should we do? Let's start the swap day.
It's time to swap homes for the day. Jimmy and Pauline are off to see if the Spanish-style villa in Skipsea will provide everything they need for their retirement. While Sue and Mike are heading to Shipley, West Yorkshire, to get closer to the inland waterways, where Mike can fulfil his dream of buying a canal boat. Both couples have the chance to exchange lifestyles for the day before they decide if a permanent swap is on the cards. 20 miles north of Hull, the little village of Skipsea is right by the sea on the east coast of Yorkshire. An ideal location for a happy retirement, so could Sue and Mike's self-build be just the home for Pauline and Jimmy?
Oh, here we are.
Oh,
Villa
look, yeah,
Birdie.
that's it.
Let's have a look in here. Oh, a nice long drive. Must be.
Oh, it's big, isn't it?
Log you out, never look round. Very nice and clean lines, very nice. There we go. I want the telly now. I want to take it home with me.
I like this. Oh, wow.
Yeah, the tile floors are very nice, aren't they? Super.
Looks like they're enjoying the holiday atmosphere in Skipsea, but 80 miles away in West Yorkshire, what will Sue and Mike make of the country cottage?
As before beauty.
There's a dish there. I wonder if they're doggy owners. Like, oh, pussy! We've got a pussy cat.
Oh, pussy.
Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. I used to have a little cat. This is a true. It lives up to its name. Cottage style, isn't it? Yeah. Wow. Going again. That's typical of a cat. Very fickle.
From fickle to frisky, once Jimmy's decided what to do with this next space.
Oh, look, a conservatory as well.
Yeah, nice, very nice conservatory. Nice and light, lovely light.
Yeah, it is. Love the tiles. The tiles are superb, aren't they? You could have your little bar in here, Jimmy.
Yeah, you could have a little all sorts in here. You could put a pole up and have a pole dancer.
No, we're not having pole dancers.
I love some of the dance routines from Poland. Hey-ho. Meanwhile, in Shipley, Mike and Sue are in for a bit of a surprise.
Oh, wow.
If you go down in the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise.
Oh, very
Down
creative.
in the woods today, you'd better
That's
go
beautifully
get
done.
supplies.
Very artistic.
There that ever there was, we'll gather there.
Yeah. That's just been sort of created, hasn't it? Fascinating.
And Sue, the creativity doesn't stop there.
And then all this mural on the wall as well. There's an element of artistic excellence going on. Very creative.
So Pauline's creativity is scoring highly with Sue. But how's she finding low-level living?
Oh, ooh, this is nice. Oh, I say, hey, wow.
Well, that's nice for you, isn't it?
Well, I think he shares it with her, but I don't
Does he?
think you'll be sharing it with me somehow.
And we have an ensuite.
Oh, wow, look at that one.
There's more knobs and whistles in there than you know what to do with. Think of the slap that you would have in here.
Slap.
Yeah, the slap.
No,
that you
you're
put on.
slap, Jimmy.
Well, whatever you call it.
Careful, Jimmy, or you'll be the one with the slap.
I personally wouldn't want to do much at all, really.
Well, no, but I mean, you know, you'd have to fit the scheme in with all our old furniture.
Plenty of room for them. I mean, there's plenty of room for all our furniture.
Yeah,
Wood.
yeah. What about our sideboard? Where would we put the sideboard?
Oh, mercy me, I've no idea. It was such a drag.
I think we'd better leave them to it. Back inland, and Sue and Mike are enjoying the good life.
So, is it nice out there?
Yes, it's a nice sun traps out here.
We've got some chickens. Come on, you beauties.
Oh, they're responding to you. Yes, you're getting a result.
Hey, hope so. There's some eggs in here. Look at these.
Well, I'm sure if you asked them nicely, they'd let you take one.
Or you could just help yourself.
Thank you very much to Pauline
One
and
apiece.
Jim.
Pauline and Jim didn't actually lay them.
Where's the bacon?
It's very good life. You always say that I'm Margot.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Not Barbara.
Excellent. Over on the East Coast, and our feathered friend's new home is up for discussion.
Where are you going to put the chickens?
I don't know.
Actually, they'd love to be running round on here, wouldn't they?
Yeah, don't want to coop them up.
I suppose where the garage is going to be. That is still building. Yes, it's a decent-sized garage when it's built.
Wonder how far it is to the sea from here.
Don't know. We'll have to find out. Well, we'll find that out, I suppose. We'll have a ride down and have a look.
But before they head to the coast, they want to see what's on their doorstep.
Let's have a look at this village, shall we?
Jimmy is keen to make sure that Skipsea has everything they'll need if they moved here.
Do you think there's more to it than just this
We'll have a look.
I'm not sure they know exactly how small a village it actually is.
I can't see there's much more out this way. I think we'll have to sort of turn around here. See if we can find a bit more of the village.
Is there a pub? Have we seen one?
I don't think we've seen a pub yet, have we? We'll have a look round here.
Post office and stores, so, yeah.
And we're back out of the village again. Right.
Looks like they're having better luck in West Yorkshire. Mike dreams of buying a canal boat, so the Shipley house right by the Leeds-Liverpool Canal could be just the spot for them.
The Queen is in residence.
And it's time to see how they enjoy a day out on a boat.
I've always had a dream of having a boat.
That's right, yeah.
And that's why we want to do a house swap, so we can actually get closer to the waterways.
Yeah.
for
The Leeds
sailing.
Liverpool Canal's lovely for this type of thing.
The length of the Leeds-Liverpool, what does it run?
It's from Leeds to Liverpool.
What's
It's
its
about 127 miles long.
Any logs?
It's about 500. No, there's a lot of logs. No, so about 90.
You want plenty of muscle?
No, there's about 90 odd locks on it. This stretch of canal was the first part of the canal that was open, which I can't remember the exact date, but...
Yeah. 1800 and something?
Yeah, hang on, I'll just ask our captain.
Yeah.
Captain.
When did the canal open? Yeah, about then.
1770?
Yeah. About then, yeah.
Looks like we might make a captain out of Mike yet. From the canals to the coast, Jimmy and Pauline are looking to move closer to the sea, so they're visiting nearby Bridlington. And Jimmy's about to see if fishing could be his new pastime.
That's it.
Yeah, no problem.
Are we having this for tea when you get what
If
you
I
get
get a
on the
fish
end of
big
this
enough,
line?
we'll all have it for tea. Hey, you're going to need a bigger boat. Nothing to show.
It's your first go, James. Just your first.
Having taken a look at the local area, it's time for both couples to head back to the house.
Phew. Good to be back.
Tired now.
Come on, Sue, let's sit down. I'm shattered.
And with the swap day almost at an end, what did our couples really make of each other's homes?
The location is fine because it's close to the canal.
Not the pub.
No.
There's one
It's
up
great.
the road.
It's great for the canal. If I altered it slightly,
We'd need our little touches, which everybody does with a
we
house.
could put our stamp on that house.
Yeah.
It's certainly the area we wish to be in, isn't it?
I think that
the East Coast. is
Skipsea
nice.
itself, as a village, is a very nice village. A little bit worried about the fact that there's not a lot there.
Might have to do the partying here.
Yeah, we might
Bring
have to
the village
we,
here.
we might have to be the party animals of Skipsea.
We always have been, Jim.
Both couples have a lot to consider, and they're facing a momentous decision. Will there be a permanent swap? Only tomorrow will tell. Now, I know that Yorkshire has been the backdrop to many a TV adventure, but I think that swap day's got us all on a bit of a televisual cliffhanger. Are they going to swap or not? I tell you, there's not a scriptwriter in the land that could pen such tension. But I would like to add one more character to the plot, a skilled and attractive negotiator called Sunita. Now, here starts the real drama. Sunita Shroff has been helping people find their dream properties and agree the best price for them for over 10 years. She'll be using her expertise to negotiate a deal for our swappers.
Negotiating can be a tricky and even emotional process, and the properties won't necessarily be valued at the same price. So it's my job to get both sides to agree on a fair and realistic price to swap. But house swapping isn't all about the money. It's about avoiding that awful chain, potentially avoiding the estate agent's fees, and of course of months of your property being on the market. So if both sides are prepared to negotiate, they could walk away with a great deal.
So let's remind ourselves of what Sunita has to bargain with. Jimmy and Pauline have the traditional stone end terrace cottage in West Yorkshire, valued at £279,995, but can stretch their budget to around £350,000. They're looking to be nearer to the coast to enjoy their retirement. Mike and Sue have the self-built Spanish-style villa on Yorkshire's east coast, valued at £349,000. They would like to move closer to the inland waterways so that Mike can get the canal boat he's been dreaming of. Now, first things first, what's the feedback?
So what did you think about it? What did you think of Villa Verdi?
Internally, fabulous. Superb floors, absolutely superb. Fantastic bathrooms. The interior is a blank canvas for me to play with.
Ooh, lovely. A bit of a project for you.
Absolutely.
And our property, of course, is pre-1700. So, of course, all older properties of that ilk do need more maintenance. But with Villa Verde, we found that, of course, none of those things would be applicable.
Now, you wanted to be close to the inland waterways, didn't you? And you even took a trip on a barge.
We did. And what a lovely day it was.
So, what did you actually think of the property that you could be swapping to?
The kitchen was quite unique in the sense it was a little cottage-style kitchen.
The open beams, lots of character.
The gardens were lovely.
Lovely gardens, yeah, like the chickens.
Yeah, the little cottagey garden. That was nice.
And what did you think of the location?
Well, it was ideal, obviously, because it was close, fairly close to the waterways.
The area was very, very nice.
Well, a positive start, but what about the cons?
Skipsea itself, it's tiny, tiny village. Where we live, our infrastructure, I think we're spoiled.
Most things in walking distance.
Most things in walking distance, because we ain't getting any younger. So we do need now and again to go to the doctor and the chemist. So this infrastructure is important to us at our age.
Right.
And they're not the only ones with reservations.
Have we got any cons?
There's no garage.
Yeah.
Now, I know at the moment our property hasn't.
It's under construction. It's halfway there.
It's under construction.
But it's obviously important to you,
Yeah,
It is.
because of the
Space.
well, it's just overall size, in fairness.
Size. Is that
Size is everything.
But that's the nature of a property of that age,
That's
really.
right.
Yes, totally.
3 hours in, and it's time to catch up with Sunita. So, Sunita, tell me, I am dying to know what has been going on.
Well, we are dealing with two very different properties here. We've got a two-storey 17th century cottage, and then we've got a level story modern bungalow.
Well, I think it depends how you look at this, because you could see that as an obstacle, the fact they're both so different, or you can embrace it because this is about house swapping, it's about lifestyle swapping. So I think it could work in our favour if we play it right.
Positive thinking, and to roll out that old cliche, opposites attract. Let's move on to valuations. What do you think that Villa Verde is worth, or what's it worth to you?
When we first had ours valued, it was valued at 309.
309.
9. Obviously, since sort of crunch has come, we dropped it to 279. I wouldn't want to pay any more than that for Villa Verde.
Villa Verde is on the market at £349,000. That's £69,000 that you're devaluing their property by.
Don't forget the garden, the garage.
Absolutely.
And the finishing off of the interior.
The interior bedroom.
But that still is quite a mammoth drop. Now, with Villa Verde, it's quite a unique property.
Oh, yeah.
So doing my research was a little bit difficult. I had to speak to a lot of people and look at a lot of properties, a lot more than I usually have to. But I did feel that given the amount of extras, like the underfloor heating, I think they could get in the early 300s. So maybe 310, 320, that would be...
But it's not just the house, but the whole scenario.
Right.
Where it is, the infrastructure it offers, the work to be done.
So really, you think that both properties are worth exactly the same, which is $280,000. I feel that's quite a drop, but I will put that to Sue and Mike.
Because there's still work to do on the property, Jimmy has valued Villa Verde at only £280,000, the same as his home in Shipley, £69,000 lower than the current valuation. So what will Sue and Mike make of that?
Now, as far as your property goes, the lovely Villa Verde, which you have built yourselves, which is very, very unique indeed, Pauline and Jimmy felt that the property, which is on the market at $349,000, was worth the same amount as their property, $280,000.
Right.
Right. Shock.
Okay.
Right.
Right. That's interesting.
Very. So we'd have to obviously disagree there at that point, I think.
Well, I mean, I don't know if they was aware of it at the time, but the price that we put on it was for a completed project,
Yes.
with the gardens done, the garage finished, etc., etc.
That's the 349 figure.
Yeah.
Is complete. Everything done.
Everything done.
So what would you be prepared to accept with all the works complete?
Well, it was originally valued at 349, but I would let it go completely finished for say 339.
Yeah.
339.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put this to them then. £280,000 for the house in Shipley. £339,000 is the value that you place on your property completed.
Yes.
So we have a differential of £59,000.
Yes.
That's a big jump from zero. The offer on the table at the moment from Sue and Mike is your property being valued at £280,000 and their property being valued at £339,000. Now, the £339,000 includes all of the building works being complete.
Well, that puts a better light on it, because I didn't envisage doing much physical work myself.
So now that you know that the value is with obviously all of the building works being done, what do you think of that?
Well, it's certainly
Makes a
worth more
difference.
consideration. It makes a big difference. And I would now say the value would probably be about 300,000 now.
I still think that's quite low though. If you're going to drop theirs so much, you've got to drop yours as well. You've got to drop your valuation so that it makes it a fair spread. No?
Take 10,000 off it, we'll say.
So that would make a 30,000 spread.
Spread, yeah.
Ever the tough customer, Jimmy has upped his offer, but not by much. With the works done, he values Villa Verde at £300,000. But he has taken his Shipley house down to 270,000. This would leave a differential of £30,000 to be paid to Mike and Sue.
How do you feel about that deal?
It's getting closer.
It's getting close. It's not...
I think because of valuations, I'd like to have just thought we were over 300.
So where do you think you'd be?
I think maybe 320, 325.
Yeah.
So what should we agree on, 320 or 325?
325.
Yeah, 325.
325, okay. So this is the deal on the table. You basically feel your property is worth 325,000 and we'll keep the Shipley house at 270,000. So that gives us a differential of £55,000.
So, after 4 hours, we finally have a deal on the table. The Shipley house and £55,000 for Villa Verde. But are our couples ready to swap? Can Mike and Sue imagine themselves in the country cottage? And are Jimmy and Pauline ready to move to the small village of Skipsea? It's decision time.
Right, well, you've been in intense negotiations. How have we found that experience?
Oh, daunting.
Daunting? It's a good word, I like it.
Fun.
Fun and daunting.
Yes.
So, has it worked? 3, 2, 1. It's a knot. OK, let's have a look over here. Do we have half a deal on the table? 3, 2, 1. Well, it's not good. I'm not pleased to see a knot there, but I'm glad that no one's feeling kind of that they missed out on a deal. Why do we not have a swap on our hands? What was the problem?
We felt that the infrastructure of the area just wasn't as good as the infrastructure in our area.
Right, that's fair enough. What about you guys? 'Cause there's a red key here as well.
Well, the location was fine for us because it was near the waterway. Just the size of the house was not quite big enough.
Will you consider house swapping in the future as a concept?
Definitely.
Yes, if the right house is out there, yes.
There's no problem with it.
Yes.
The concept is
No,
great.
that's not a problem.
Concept's good, it's just about the marriage and partnership wasn't quite 100%.
Yeah.
Well, we tried, didn't we?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with trying.
Nothing wrong with trying.
Nothing at all. It wasn't right for us, the property, this particular property, in this particular area. But certainly disappointed because it wasn't. We'd have liked to have found a good swap from it.
No,
It was a long shot, really.
It's a pity it wasn't the right house.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, so...
There we go. Everybody's learned something from it.
That's life.
Yeah, that's life.
Well, that's such a shame their dreams couldn't be realised. But I say, when your dreams turn to dust, vacuum and try again. And try again we will. So I'll see you next time on House Swap.